Yo, what is going on, my fellows? It's your boy DyeitTight here, bringing you guys the Week 0 power rankings for the CPL Season 4, but I am not alone. My co-star, co-host, co-thing.
Co-host?
Co-host.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Chu. The GFX is gone.
And, yeah, so this episode is going to be a little late, I think, just because of conflicting schedules, so sorry about that, but, right away, actually, Chu, explain how we're going to talk about teams.
So, we each ranked both divisions separately, and then I took the averages of the league, or both averages of our list, and we're going to talk about we're going to go from 12 to 1 in the averages. So, yeah.
Yep, and we split it up from moon to sun, so starting off with moon.
First up, we got the Steel-type gym leader, Pablo.
Alright, and his team is consisting of Mew, Tapu Bulu, Rotom Wash, Z, Skizzer, Umbreon, Aggron, Glaceon, Mega Medicham, Hawlucha, Heatran, Z, Mismagius, and Togedemaru.
Alright, so, one thing I want to say immediately is he has 3-4 times weaknesses to ground, which is really bad.
Yeah, that with not many ways to beat ground. I mean, obviously he has Bulu and Rotom, but other than that, there's not really a solid way. And Rotom usually runs bulky, so you usually kind of have a switch into Rotom. Same with Bulu.
Well, the whole thing with Rotom is it doesn't abuse the grassy terrain, so it is going to be weakened pretty easily.
Yeah, and with no reliable recovery, it's just going to keep on getting chipped.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. No, it's you.
Go ahead. So, like I said, he's the Steel-type gym leader. He does have 4 Steel types, which, honestly, as a coach, as a draft league player, I never like to double up on typings unless they fulfills different roles and they don't have the same weakness, really.
Well, yeah, something like Milotic and like Greninja. They do 2 completely different things. Or
Mantine and Swampert.
Exactly.
So I just don't like that he has, sure, like Scizor and, maybe, I don't know, Scizor and Aggron, maybe, but he's doubling up a lot on his Steel types, and I don't think he really needs to.
Yeah, it would have been a little nice for him to expand his core. One reason, so the way I rated people is I separated Fairy Water Grass, Dragon Steel Fairy, Hazard Removal, Speed, Setup, Physical Power, and Special Power. So it would have been nice if he got a Dragon, just not even based on for my list, just for the sake of having a core, because again, so many damn Steel types, and
well, the whole thing is he could easily drop Aggron and Togedemaru for, even a tier 5 Dragon type, maybe Altaria, first thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Would honestly benefit his team quite well.
But even
then he gets another, ground immunity and stuff like that.
But even if you wanted Togedemaru, just for the U-turn possibility, I guess, in the electric, just drop Aggron. I think Druddigon would actually work. I don't know if it's picked.
Druddigon is actually tier 4, sadly.
Oh, it is?
No, Aggron's tier 4.
Oh.
So yeah, dropping Aggron for Druddigon.
I think Druddigon will work well because it's a stealth rocker.
Okay, let's real quick make sure it's actually available before we start. Yeah, it's available. That would have helped his team a lot more.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah.
And then maybe dropping Togedemaru for maybe something like even Sandslash, honestly. That would give him rapid spin, it would give him another rocker, so he wasn't shoved into that defensive role.
Exactly. And again, another problem I have with this team is I personally do not like Bulu Tren. I cannot use Bulu and I cannot use Tren, so that's my personal bias against them. I do think it makes a good Fire Water Grass core with Rotom, but I personally do not like those two together. Or that.
I mean, Blue Luch is a pretty solid combo, but I don't feel like he built it well around it.
Yeah.
Also, some other things. Zeem's Scizor and Z Mismatches kind of confuses me. Z Scizor is not very useful.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I really like Mismagius. I used it in like in the only league I've ever won. I used Z Mismagius, and it did work well. It just needs a little bit more support that it's just not getting.
Yeah. Honestly, he could have just shoved Z-Mew and Z-Glacier on it. In my opinion, it would have been better.
Yeah. Even Z-Bulu. Z-Bulu's Z-Tran is alright as well.
Yeah.
Just not Scissor.
Heatran and Mew are going to be shoved into those defensive roles, in my opinion, because if he wants rocks, he's going to have to bring it on one of those moms, and it's going to be hard for him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my last point, he kind of struggles with bulky fightings and bulky psychics.
Yeah. Agreed.
So, yeah. I'm done bashing this team if you are.
Yeah, alright. So our next one is Shadow, and his team consists of Z Salamence, Thundurus, Primarina, Darmanitan, Decidueye, Ditto, Leavanny, Mega Mawile, Starmie, Sigilyph, Scolipede, and Comfey.
Yeah, so I personally had Shadow below Pablo, but so first thing that really stands out is that he grabbed Webs plus Ditto.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It really hurts Ditto if you have Webs up, because Ditto's coming in, it's copying that minus speed, the negative speed, and then it kind of screws you over.
Also, another problem I have is his only ways to get rid of hazards are defog. I know he has Starmie, but Starmie usually suffers from 4 move slot syndrome, so you really can't afford to run Rapid Spin on Starmie.
Yeah. I will commemorate that he did grab a Rapid Spinner, though.
That is true, yeah.
Another thing is, Sigilyph and Comfey, in my opinion, don't really have a place on this team.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I guess Sigilyph, like, the cancer sets I'm thinking of is the Cosmic Power, Psycho Shift, Stored Power set, which is just awful, which should never exist, which I guess can come in clutch a couple times. But again, he has a Psychic, he has a Fairy. You don't really ever see someone bring 2 Psychics.
He has triple Fairy. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, Mawile, yeah.
Honestly, I would drop Comfey at the very least. Grab up another rocker, because currently your rocker is Mega Mawile.
Yeah.
And honestly, you don't even need Leavanny, because he has Scolipede, so you can rely on Speed Pass, and you don't even need Webs on this team.
Yeah. Another problem I had with the team was actually it was pretty average. His setup's pretty low. I mean, I know he has Z-Ments and Scolipede, but those are very situational setups because so many things Waldo, and they don't have enough of a diverse move pool, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm stretching my head at the tier 2 Darm pick, because honestly, I feel like Arcanine or Entei would have been a better choice over Darm.
Agreed.
Because so
I love Darm. Darm is probably one of my favorite fire types to use. I love, like, it's usually always a kill leader on my team every time I draft it. But I agree with you. He doesn't need all this brute force that he's packing on. He needs more, well, because he has Ments and he has Mawile. And Scolipede. He doesn't need more just punching. He needs more taking hits type deal. He needs more Primarinas, if you will.
Yeah. It's also the thing that Darmanitan at tier 2 has less worth than Entei in tier 3.
Agreed, yeah.
Because since Entei is tier 3 and can do mostly the same thing Darmanitan can do.
Yeah.
It's just I'm scratching my head at that.
Yeah.
I think that's it I have, actually.
Yeah, that's all I have. So next is Balas.
Dallas.
With Zapdos, Latios, Cresselia, Conch, Vaporeon, Regice, Carbink, Megabeedrill, Delmise, Bisharp, Arcanine, and Snorlax. Oh, Z Arcanine and Z Snorlax, sorry. You can take the first crack at this because I know you're cracking your knuckles.
So, Regice and Carbink. Why? Straight up, Carbink is not a good mon. You should have straight up grabbed Carbink's evolution. Just grab. You could have replaced Regice with.
Wait, what does Carbink evolve into?
No, it's a meme because Carbink evolved into Diancie.
I was like, yo, what the? I was like, yo, what the hell does Carbink evolve into? I was shook.
You could have dropped Regice for Diancie and grabbed a different ice type in tier 5.
Yeah, see, Regice, I don't think is awful. I just don't think it fits this team.
Yeah,
and I just don't think it's a good draft mon either.
It relies too much on certain things, and then it can be taken. What is the word I'm looking for? Taken advantage of.
Yeah.
The Zmons are very odd.
Yeah. I was thinking he could have gone Z Latios, Z Regice.
Well, Regice is a tier 4 mon.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Why he should not have gone there.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
He could have gone Z Bisharp and Z Regice. I feel like Bisharp would have been better than Arcanine because you're most likely going to be putting Arcanine into that defensive position.
Yeah. I will say he did do a good job of getting removal for a team that's so weak to rocks.
Yeah. I like his defensive backbone with, Snorlax, Cress, and then he can patch Wishes into it with Vaporeon.
Yeah, agreed. And I like his little Volt turn combo with Beedrill Zapdos.
Yeah, although Zapdos is also going to be shoved into a defensive role, really.
Yeah.
Because Zapdos, more appreciates being defensive.
Yeah.
His speed tiers, I kind of don't like because, you have your Mega Beedrill, really fast mon. I don't like Mega Beedrill. I honestly hate Mega Beedrill because it's so frail.
I used it in like one of the last seasons, and it just wasn't. It's not really anything special.
It's hard to prep for, but it's in my opinion it's kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
And then your next speed mon is Latios, so you have that speed gap from 145 to 110. So things like.
And then right after Latios, it's Arcanine and and Zapdos, but again, you don't really run Zapdos.
Yeah, you're not really running speed on Zapdos.
And then it drops off.
I think things like Weavile can actually run Adamant versus his team.
I think so.
Creds, I don't know. I'm not that good with speed tiers.
Yeah, I'm not a huge off the top of my head speed tier guy, but yeah.
So yeah, I feel like he's gonna really struggle with offensive mons that are able to run Adamant and Modest versus his team.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I can see something like Coco running through his team.
Yeah, me too. And just again, you just keep up. If you hazard stack against him, he has to bring in things to defog, and then you get free switch-ins, and then he really doesn't have. Yeah.
You can take advantage of his removal because Zapdos is defensive.
And like again, looking at his team right off the top of my head, Specs Sylveon runs through his team.
Yeah. His hazard setting options are
Bisharp
and Carbink.
And Beedrill splits T-Spikes, but
I don't. Yeah, you can always run that as.
Wait, does Beedrill get regular spikes as well?
I don't think so. I mean, Beedrill gets defog.
No, it gets toxic. Oh, it does get defog. That is something clever.
I mean, but are you really running defog Mega Beedrill?
I did once.
I mean, I ran defog Carwood, but
you're
not running it. You're not running it every.
I had to run a defog Volcanion.
The last thing I will commend him on is I kind of like the Bisharp pick on this team for a team that's appreciates if you with how the Moon division is with many defoggers, Bisharp can come in on those defogs, get that +2, and sort of just dead holes in teams.
Yeah, yeah. I've never used Bisharp, but I do. It does really look nice.
That's all I got.
Neat. One last thing is just that his Dragon Fairy Steel isn't really anything. But
what, Carbink?
Carbink, Bisharp, Latios. Which, alright.
I mean, if you got a different fairy type.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really what's bringing him down. But next is N Solarizer, which consists of Z Coco, Dragonite, Serp, Toxapex, Donphan, Houndoom, Liepard, Megalopunny, Necrozma, Porygon 2, Arachnid. Oh, dude, I cannot say that Pokemon's name. I have it and I can't. Arachnid, and Sock. Personally, right off the bat, what I'm seeing is I don't like Z Coco on his team.
Yeah, I feel like Dragonite would have.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Or he could have done. Could you have done Z Serp, Z Necro?
Z Necro also would have been nice, but I feel like Dragonite really.
Yeah,
the Z moves.
Usually if I draft Dragonite, it's my Z move user because it just needs that extra coverage, stab, whatever.
One thing I will say, I don't think this team meshes really well for the sole reason, it's a bunch of offensive Pokemon kind of thrown onto a team.
With Porygon 2 in the back. Porygon 2 and Toxapex.
So yeah, I really don't think this team really meshes together well, because, Coco doesn't really appreciate those ground types, and his, grass type is Serp, which, can be taken advantage of quite easily if you're the right sort of player.
I'm not a huge fan of his Firewater Grass Core of Toxapex, Serp, and Houndoom. Don't really like his.
Or you mean Arachnid as a Serp type?
Oh, yeah.
It does have double water, but I don't think the double water Kingdras is too much.
No, me neither. But I also don't really like his Dragon Steel Fairy because he doesn't have a steel.
He doesn't have a steel type.
Exactly.
Pablo stole this man's steel type.
I would recommend personally for him to drop Toxapex and get a tier 2 steel type.
What tier 2 steels are there?
Cobalion. But he has Lop.
He also has Sock, right?
Could he benefit with Zone? Ooh, I like Magnezone on his. Oh, he has Coco, but
I mean, Zone could abuse the electric type.
Exactly.
Another thing is I don't like the Houndoom pick.
Me neither.
Because you see his team. I don't think his team really benefits from webs all too much. And if he got something like Typhlosion or even Magmortar, I feel like those two can really more so abuse webs. And Typhlosion would be a great wall breaker for his team.
Yeah. And also, right off the top of my head, Mamoswine destroys his team.
I mean, Mamoswine destroys a lot of teams.
Yeah, but this one, your main checks to it would be the Spider, and that thing isn't. I like Spider. It's been doing good for me, but yeah, I don't know.
His hazard setting options and his removal options are not that great.
No, they are not.
He's got Defog Coco, Defog Dragonite,
Defog Serp, Spin Donphan.
Yeah, but he's probably going to be running Spin on Donphan way too much. That's his removal, and then his setting options. Toxic Spikes on Pex, Rocks on Donphan.
Rocks on
Cosmo,
yep.
And then Webs Arachnid. I just think he could benefit from having more versatile removal and more mons that can run hazards.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
Just looking at his team really quick. No, I really like his setup. He has good speed, good physical power, and good special power.
Zygarde's speed kind of... So his fastest mon's, Mega Lock, then Coco.
And
it
then
kinda
Serp.
drops to Serp.
Yeah, but it's
like 130 to 112. It's not too big because, nothing can really abuse that.
Yeah. Alright, so next is Dax.
Dax leader.
So who has Zygarde, Z-Move, Zygarde 50%, Latias, Reuniclus, Tangrowth, Torrent Greninja, Golbat, Z-Zebstrika, Mega Pinsir, Klefki, Alolan Marowak, Empoleon, and Bewear.
I feel like he relies on Reuni to stop, sort of bulk beam weakness he has.
Yeah.
Zygarde is weak to ice, Lati is weak to ice, Tangrowth is weak to ice, Greninja is weak to, electric, Golbat's weak to both.
To be honest, I don't really like Greninja on his team.
Greninja, yeah, it doesn't have the best, place on the team, but I can see why.
Yeah, but for
spikes, toxic spikes, U-turn.
Right away, I gave him a 10 for his Dragon Fairy Steel. Zygarde, Latias. I do really like Empoleon and Klefki as a Steel. I like Klefki as a Fairy.
Yeah, he relies on Empoleon a lot for stuff routes. Because, Alolan Marowak, sure, it also gets it, but I don't think you're relying on Alolan Marowak most of the time for rocks.
Me neither. His defoggers are alright. It's just defog.
I don't like that he has no spinner paired with Mega Pinsir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd also like him to, more so expand on his Volt Turn core, because, he has Greninja and Zebstrika, really.
Mm.
Which, if you have a better Volt Turn core, you could have... More with Volt Turn, it would pair better with Mega Pinsir.
Agreed.
You can Volt Turn into Mega Pinsir, which, is pretty nice.
Agreed.
He has decent speed tickers.
Yeah, for his speed, I gave him a 6.
Gren at 122, Lottie at 110, Mega Pinsir at 105.
Zebstrika has what, 111?
Oh, no, Zebstrika has like 116, I think.
Really? Is it that fast?
I think so.
Oh, it is 116. Holy shit, I didn't realize how fast that mountain was.
It's a pretty fast electric type, but it's pretty weak.
Yeah, it is. It is. Its move pool is cool though, but it's pretty damn weak.
Yeah, he has, in my opinion, too many physical breakers / cleaners. Because, he relies on Lottie and Reuniclus mostly to, for his special offense. Because, I don't really... Sure, Gren's, special, but I don't see it mostly as a breaker or cleaner.
Yeah.
That's it.
So then next is Pag with the flinch core. With Jirachi, Keldeo, Togekiss, Mamoswine, Z Heliolisk, Sylveon, Jumpluff, Mega Venusaur, Z Dragalge, Alolan Persian, Rabombi, and Torkoal.
Okay, it's Silvally. You said Sylveon, I think.
Did I say Silvally? Sorry, Silvally.
I think you did.
Let's look out. So we're on Pag. So how did I feel about his team?
He made trades, right? I'm pretty sure he made trades, and I don't know if Cam actually already put them on.
I do not know. But I do like the flinch core with Jirachi, Togekiss. That is spicy.
Okay, so that is his draft. I like Sun on his team, but it's very, double-edged.
Yeah.
I don't like his Zemons.
No, I mean, Heliolisk isn't awful, but it would have been cool if he went Zeal in Persian.
Straight up, Z-Drop Chain Z Torkoal would have actually been pretty lit.
Z.
You know, sure, Jirachi is not going to be running Z a lot, but you know, having that extra oomph with Jirachi, like running Z Draco versus like Megazord X, is really nice for Jirachi. And then straight up Shell Smash Torkoal with Z, which is very scary to a lot of teams.
Yeah, I agree.
He doesn't need Jump Bluff or Dragalge.
Yeah.
He has Mega Venusaur for both of those. And doesn't he already have a dragon?
Nope.
Alright, so yeah, I feel like he could have grabbed a better, you know, tier 3 dragon. Dragalge is not bad, but there are better dragons.
Agreed. Faster dragons.
Yeah. This one? You could grab something like Flygon, or, you know, straight up, even Tyrantrum could have actually been better for this team, in my opinion.
Yeah. A more of a setup sweeping dragon that you have to worry about, because his team doesn't really have a lot of setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he has pretty good momentum gaining options. You know, Jirachi, Heliolisk, Solvali, Persian.
Yeah.
Vermont being a U-turn?
Uh,
I mean, you're not really running it, but it might. I don't know.
It does.
Ooh, Chris.
Spicy.
So yeah, I definitely think his momentum gaining options is pretty nice. He also does have 2 parting shot users.
True. Yeah, that's a good momentum core. But with parting shot, you should have a setup sweeper to parting shot into something.
Yeah, and his real big setup sweeper is what, Bombi?
Yeah, I guess Combine Jirachi, Combine Keldeo,
True.
Swords Dance, Jump Up.
I do like the Keldeo pick on this game.
I like Keldeo. I'm a fan of Keldeo Jirachi.
Everyone says Keldeo's an unmon, but
I like Keldeo.
Keldeo.
I'm a fan of Keldeo. I have a Keldeo Jirachi Heliolisk Mega Venusaur core in a different league that I'm in.
Ooh, I think his rockers could be better actually, because you know he's got Rachi, he's got Mamo, and I think that's it. I mean, he's got Torkoal.
Yeah.
It's just he's going to be he's either going to be running Rocks on Torkoal, which is most likely going to happen if he's bringing it, or he's shoving Jirachi into that defensive role with Rocks, or he's shoving Mamoswine into the lead rocker role.
Yeah.
It's also pretty Edgequake weak, in my opinion.
He is.
Is there anything else I have not said yet? No, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm good. So we can go on to the top half, the top 6, starting off with Mega Oshawott. With Clefable, Thundurus, Krook, Ferrothorn, Slowbro, Lycanroc Midday, Z-Tauros, Megazord X, Manaphy, Z-Manaphy, Mienshao, Whimsicott, Garbodor. Right off the bat, Megazord X, Manaphy, disgusting. That is a great pair.
First thing that I kind of realized is, why did he get Midday Lycanroc? Isn't Lycanroc Dusk in the same tier?
Is it? I don't think so.
It's a good tier 4. Oh, apparently it isn't. But
Yeah,
I still think Lycanroc Dusk would have been a better pick.
Yeah, but I guess you just need a rocker. One thing I don't like is Whimsicott on his team. At tier 3, I think he should have gotten a better fairy.
Or, so he could have actually gotten Lycanroc Dusk in tier 3 and then gotten something like a Aromatisse in tier 4.
So, exactly.
I
Agreed.
feel like that would have fit better. His speed tiers are kind of lackluster in my opinion.
His speed tiers, yep, his hazard removal is awful.
He's part of the Defog division!
Yeah. His setup is amazing, obviously. I am not a fan of his Dragon Fairy Steel core.
what's Zerdex, Clefable, what's this still type? Ferrothorn?
Yeah.
That's not actually that's not bad.
I gave it a 6, so I didn't hate it, but it just didn't.
I feel like Mesprit would have fit this team actually pretty nicely.
What, Mon?
Mesprit.
Yeah.
Because it would have given him a rocker, it would have given him, bulky psychic, another one. I mean, he has slow growth, but still. It would have given him, rocker, momentum user, healing wish user for Zardex.
I do like his Z move, Mons, though. Manaphy Tauros. Amazing.
I don't know about Tauros.
Dude, Tauros is fucking strong.
I've used Tauros before. It actually kind of let me down in the league. But dude, I don't know if it really needs Z.
Yeah, I don't think so, but what would you give it to?
Garbodor. Isn't that tier 5? Z Garbodor could actually be pretty nice for his team.
Okay. I respect it.
He doesn't have anything to really boost Garbodor's speed, but still.
Also, a good thing about
the explosion.
Also, a good thing about Ash's team is Unaware Clefable stops setup. He has a really strong physical defensive team, especially it gets kind of beat.
He has a lot of hazard setters.
Yeah, he does. Crook, Ferrothorn, Clefable, Lycanroc, Midday, Garbodor.
Tauros gets rocks,
yeah, Tauros does get rocks.
So, yeah. I feel like he's kind of missing, great momentum users. He's got Thundurus, he's got Mienshao, but I feel like, sure, it's good, but I feel like it could have been better, because I feel like he'd like to have, good momentum into stuff like Megastar X and Manaphy.
Yeah.
And he's really relying on Fendi and Mienshao to be his...
Hey, whoa. Manaphy gets U-turn.
You're throwing if you're running...
I'm just saying.
Just stick to running Tail Glow every week. Better than running, stuff like, who's the GBA person? Sohan? Whoever in GBA has Manaphy?
It was Coach Z in the regular season.
Well, no, I'm talking about the D.
Oh, yeah, it was Sohan.
Yeah, he was not using it too good.
Well, there was a reason he's 1-10.
He won a game?
Yeah, he beat Melon.
Oof.
Yeah, but Melon already confirmed playoffs, so he was just kind of fucking around.
Alright, so yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, me too. Alright, so my number 2 pick that got dropped because you hate the team is Fancify.
I don't hate the team. He was number 6.
This is probably the debate one because I do really like Fancify's team with Celesteela, Tapu Fini, Z-Terrakion, Azelf, Rotom, Heat, Licky, Gothorita, Mega Garchomp, Serena, Weavile, Crobat, and Z Excelgor. I love his team.
Fini Megachomp. Everyone's, Fini Chomp is bad. Because, Fini, with Chomp is just bad because you're letting Chomp not run its Dragon Stab, which sure doesn't totally mean it, but it's helpful. But he got Fini Mega Chomp, which in my opinion is worse.
Well, yeah, I do not like Mega Chomp. Personally, it's just not a good mon to me. Is it a tier 1? No, it's tier 2. Okay. I think Mega Aerodactyl would help out his team. Nah, not Mega Aerodactyl. What would help out his team?
Another Mega.
Yeah.
Any other Mega. Yeah, I don't like Mega Chomp either. I feel like it's a downgrade from Mega or regular Chomp in my opinion.
What you could do is grab Mega Sceptile and then drop Serena for a dragon. What tier is Serena? Serena tier. Oh, frick do you spell? Okay.
Serena's
tier 3.
It's tier 3. Cool. Cameron's not totally stupid.
You grab like Flagon, who's level.
Yeah, it wouldn't be effective.
Um.
Also, Mega Sceptile is a dragon type, by the way.
Oh shit! That completely blinked my mind. I wasn't even thinking of that. I was just thinking about the grass type.
I don't like his rockers. He has, Terrakion, he has Azelf, which is going to be shoved into the rocker roll, which is, fine.
He has Chomp. He has Excelgor to set up spikes.
Rocks Mega Chomp. Lit.
Dude, Quake. Poison Jab. Draco. Stealth Rock. Best set in the game.
Oof. That's really all I had to badge it. So the reason Fantasify is actually kind of low at 6 for me is because I felt like a lot of the other teams were better, in my opinion. So it's not that I hate his team, I just think it's, they are better teams.
Yeah, another comment was this Firewater Grass
score.
score.
A good Weavile counter, and I don't remember.
Did you say a Weavile counter?
A Weavile counter, and I don't remember who it was. I think it was Finney.
He has Weavile on his team.
Yes, I said he grabbed Weavile and he grabbed a good counter to it.
Oh.
He grabbed one of the counters to it. I don't remember who it was supposed to be. I wrote these notes forever ago.
Alright. So next is Bulba. With Zlando T, Victini, my personal favorite mon to use in Draft League. Milotic, Amoonguss, Lucario, Cragonal, Behemoth, Megalodios, Florges, Kofag, Xurkitree, and the Ambipom, my mascot. So, looking at my notes, Bulba, he got a lot of 9s from me. His removal and his speed are oofed. His fastest mon is Ambipom at 361.
I don't remember why I put this team so high. Why?
He was in the middle for me. Yeah, you put him high. He was in the middle for me. Megalodios isn't bad. Lando Victini, he does have good Volturn with Ambipom, Zerk, Victini, and Lando. He has a nice Wish Pass. He's good hazard. He has alright hazard removal. The way he sets up hazards isn't really. What was that?
My internet's being slow.
Okay.
I cut out for a bit, but I feel like he's got pretty good team synergy though.
Yeah.
Like Lando T and Victini, pair really nicely together. Good. He's got good Volturn. He's got a pretty nice Volturn. With Lando, Victini, Lottie. Wait, no, what? Ooh, what am I smoking? I meant to say Zerk. And then Ambipom gets U-turn, right?
Ambipom does get U-turn.
Yeah. I like his Z-Mons. Really
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
The Ambipom is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Ambipom a lot.
I don't get why he wants to drop Behemoth so much. I actually kind of like Behemoth on this
I've never used it, but it does look like it's nice on his team.
Yeah, especially with his Trick Room.
Yeah, the only problem again is he does have Megalodios filling the strong psychic role, so I guess I would see why he'd want to drop it, but.
But under Trick Room is very, very scary.
Yeah, see, the problem with these top 6 teams is there's nothing really bad about them. There's just not a lot of great, and that's how we sorted them. Like teams like this, like right before the top 3, right before the cusp of the top 3, there's just nothing that's like, holy shit, this needs to be the best team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. His hazard options are pretty limited.
Awful. Lando?
Yeah. Lando for rocks and Cofag for T-Spikes. And I'm pretty sure that's it.
Among Us gets Toxic Spikes, I think.
Does it?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
Among Us, it does not. I have lied.
That'd be stupid good.
That would be super good. But yeah. I'm done with this team if you are.
Yeah.
Alright, so coming in at number 3, we have the boy CB with just a muy caliente team.
It's pretty fire.
Volcarona, Azumarill, Hydreigon, Gliscor, Roserade, Hitmontop, Komala, Megadancy, Zeraora, Bronzong, Dusclops, and Cloyster. So much setup.
It reminds me of a certain team that I lost to in the finals. I lost to this kind of team in the finals. You know, Volcarona, Megadancy, Bronzong.
The one knock I have against this team is his Firewater Grass.
Volcarona, Azumarill, and Roserade.
Not a huge fan of it, but it's not awful.
Okay, I know he wanted to get Manaphy, but Osh took it.
Yeah.
He has a huge, in my opinion, speed gap. You know, Zeraora, then it drops to the Megadancy.
Yeah.
So, pretty big oof.
Pretty big oof. Bronzong's good. His hazards are good. His setup is amazing. His power is just all right there.
He's got good offensive.
His remover, he has 3 spinners.
Yeah, which in my opinion is actually pretty good for his team, considering he has Volcarona.
Yeah, for something that's supposed to be his win count almost every game. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
He's got pretty good hazard setups. He's got a Gliscor / Strong for rocks. He's got Roserade for spikes and T-Spikes.
He's Cloyster. Yeah, Cloyster. I don't know if you said Cloyster.
For rocks, God. Thing.
Also, I like the low tier Dusclops picks. I think Dusclops is a good low tier mon.
Dusclops is fire. I personally don't like Kamala. I think Kamala's an unmon.
I'm not gonna hate on it because I've never used it. I've seen it be used like twice and it didn't do awful.
I mean, it is tier 5, so
yeah. And so coming in second place is the love of my life, Melantosh.
Oh.
With Zygarchomp, Excadrill, Suicune, Nihilego, Shaman, Xatu, Rotom Spook, Rotom Spook. Wait, what's Rotom Spook? Is that just regular?
Yeah.
Okay. Mega Gallade, Alolan Muck, Sylveon, Torn, and Swellow.
So my first note is he didn't draft Finny Chomp. Which I'll give him a big thumbs up for.
So I think that he has a couple stacks on typings that are really good, but maybe don't work well together because he's missing a key component.
Yeah, I feel like Excadrill and Tornide really, in my opinion, don't really have a place on the team.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe, yeah, I think that if he dropped Torn for Hippowdon, maybe it would make his team.
Wait, Hippo's. I think Hippo is tier 1. It might be tier 2.
But he has he has 75 extra points.
Oh, you right. I didn't know that. Dropping Tornide
it's tier 2.
Like a Sand Setter would be really nice. Or he could just drop, Excadrill from maybe even Kartana. Even though he already has another grass type.
Yeah. So looking at my notes for him, he was last. His Firewater Grass Core isn't amazing. I do love Suicune.
No fire type.
Exactly. I do love Shaman. Shaman, again, is just one of those mons I love drafting. If I don't get Mega Venus, I usually try to grab Shaman. I like Suicune. Suicune. You literally never go wrong with Suicune. I don't know why.
Suicune is honestly like top 10 draft Pokemon right now.
I think it's probably the best tier 2 Pokemon. Dragon Steel Fairy is, I give it a 10. I love Garchomp. I love Drill. I love Sylveon so much. Its offense and defense is incredible. I like Alolan Muck. His hazards are pretty good. His hazards are Nihilego, Excadrill, Garchomp, and that's it. His removal is Swellow, Torn, Spook, Xatu.
I feel like
Drill.
he really does rely on Xatu mostly for hazard control.
No, but with Prankster Defog with Torn, you can usually get that off.
I mean, I feel like I feel like, in my opinion, Xatu is the one going to be shoved into that defensive role.
Yeah, true. His speed isn't super fast.
His speed tiers are very close together.
He goes from Swellow to,
I think,
Torn.
Torn's the one at 111, I think.
Yeah. He goes from Swellow to Torn, from Torn to Mega Glade, from Mega Glade to Chomp, from Chomp to Drill, from Drill to from Drill to Nihilego? No. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Nihilego to Chomp. I forgot that thing is just randomly fast.
Yeah, Nihilego is 103.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel like his features are pretty close together.
Yeah. I think he's a strong offensive team with good defense too. I don't think there's anything that really runs through his team.
Yeah, I definitely think his team is really strong.
Yeah.
So last but not least
is dickhead me put myself as number 1, and Chu also put me at number 1, so don't hate. But my team consists of Big Black Kyurem, Infernape, Z Mimikyu, Diggersby, Rotom-Mow, Z Sneasel, Armaldo, Mega Manectric, Tornti, Slowking, Registeel, and Miltank.
I really love this team because it feels like a me team.
Yeah. So right away, I Z'd Mimikyu because Kyurem Black, Infernape, and Torn probably should have been Z'd. But the way I was feeling about it is they all do good on their own. Mimikyu just needs that extra push to make it a fighting factor on the team. I think my offense is amazing.
Really scary.
A lot of my mons can go physical or special. Kyurem, Infernape, Torn can all go physical or special.
Yeah, you have really nice Volt Turn.
I have a regen core of Torn and Slowking, which a lot of mons. I mean, you could have an electric type break it, but I think my speed tiers are amazing. With Mega Manectric to Torn to Infernape. Oh no, sorry, to Sneasel to Infernape.
Miltank's 100.
True. Yeah, my hazard setters are Mama Miltank, Registeel, Armaldo, Infernape, I have Spikes and Diggersby.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird that Diggersby never got rocks.
I know. My Volt Turn is Infernape, Rotom, Mega Manectric, Torn.
Yeah. I feel like every Mon on this team has a place.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a very, very solid draft.
It took me a while to make that draft plan.
See, I always take forever to make a draft plan.
My original draft, I have it actually right next to me. I was going to go Kieran Black, Infernape, Amoonguss, Sylveon, Slowbro, Swellow, Armaldo, Megamanectric, Torn, Donphan, Bronzong, Linoon.
I feel like what you got is honestly,
I think
best case scenario right now.
I think it's the best draft I could have gotten.
I really love this team.
I do think this is one of the best teams I've drafted. The way to
Mimikyu's a very good emergency button.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have so many mons that people really have to prep for. You can't go. He probably won't bring Kieran Black, so I'm not even gonna bother prepping for it.
Ooh, that's a bad idea.
Like my first 4 mons, you can't really. With Kieran Black, Infernape, Mimikyu, Diggersby, you can't be like, oh, I'm not gonna prep for one of those because they just do a number. I have a very hyper offense team with almost a stall defense.
Yeah, and the whole thing of your team forces a lot of prep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing my disadvantage of being shit at playing the game.
Oof.
Yeah, that's gonna be my downfall.
Single.
So are we gonna hop into Sun or what are we doing?
I'd say we cut it and then get to Sun.
Okay. So we will see you guys in the Sun division. Peace. Alright, so I don't know if this is a new video or an extension, but this is the Sun roster. I'm with my co-star, the one, the only Chewinator. Oof.
I have no water, goddammit.
And we're gonna start this video off with a roast, the roast of our last place team.
Yeah. The worst game in the league, in my opinion.
Tort. He is rocking Mew, Zapdos, Milotic, Mamoswine, Incineroar, Linoon, Z Magikarp, Mega Mawile, Buzzwole, Decidueye, Haxorus, and Rhydon. Alright. You can start hitting them.
Alright. So speed tier is whack.
Yeah. The speed tier is shit.
The way you build around you, whack.
Yo, what's his fastest mon?
Wait, what is I think it might be Mew. Hold up.
His fastest mon is base 100.
Is it? Holy shit. That's worse than mine! He relies on Mega Mall and Haxorus for sweeping potential, which both are very, physical sweepers. I don't think it works.
Agreed. Defensively, I think he's alright. Because he has a special defense of Incineroar and Mamoswine, which both usually run Assault Vest. His physical defense is really good with Buzzwole and Milotic and Zapdos, but Rhydon, whoops. But his team is just I don't like it at all.
He was shoved into a defensive role, which is very bad.
His special mons are Mamoswine with Freeze Dry, Zapdos, Mew, and Nasty Plot Decidueye.
So yeah, he has no spinners, which is kind of bad for his, defensive mons. Zapdos does not like taking rocks, and then having to debuff them away. So, and then Incineroar doesn't like taking that 25% on switching.
Yeah, his team is just not. I don't think. I know Magikarp's a joke, but literally.
Why did they Z it?
I mean,
Z Linoon would have been. Wait, is Linoon is tier 4. Okay.
Wait, hold up. Spoiler fucking alert. How did he win week 1? Now I gotta watch now I gotta watch the game.
You should.
Hold up, now I gotta watch it.
Wait. Rhino's tier 5, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Zebradon would have been 10 times better than Magikarp. It's very hard for Linoon to accomplish a BD. Because, you know, he doesn't have something, like, it's just going to be way too hard for him to have Linoon accomplish, you know, any sort of offensive presence, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then Fast Electrics can run HP Grass versus this game.
True.
So yeah, this team is garbage.
Alright, so Ishan's team, you need to talk about him because I still want to watch this battle. So he has Celesteela, Salamence, Rotom-Wash, Krookodiles, Stakataka, Comfey, Stumpfisk, Mega Venusaur, Infernape, Excelgor, Reuniclus, and Zebaracle. Time to go back to the game.
So he himself said that his features are pretty bad. He has a speed gap between Excelgor and Infernape, which is pretty bad for his team, considering stuff like Weavile, Swallow, that stuff can run Modest or Adamant versus this team. His team is actually really weird though, considering, you know, he's got double flying, he's got you know, sizable bulky movements. He has no spinners, which really hurts his offensive presence. Being, you know, Salamence does not like, he doesn't like debugging away his own hazards for stuff like Mint, for stuff like offensive Celesteela, for Infernape. And I don't understand why he chose to be Z-Stack and Z-Barbar.
Whoa, Z-Stack is not bad.
Okay, but he chose 2 Zmons, right?
Mm-hmm.
A tier 3 and a tier 5. He could have fit another Zmon in there. And I feel like Z Celesteela would have been a better choice over Z Stack. Because if you're running Z Celesteela, you can run it offensively better. Those are all my notes. Do you have any notes?
For Ishan, really good. Firewater Grass. His speed and removal aren't great. And that's really it. He wasn't last for me. He was 12, 11, 10, 9. He was 9th.
For me, what was he? Oh, he was 7th. Oof. But his team's not too terrible. It's just it's kind of lackluster almost.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm gonna start powering through. Oh, that's why he lost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he won. Okay. Because there was no way to break freaking Zapdos. Alright.
Well, Ashan got hacked.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, let's move on to Brendan.
Brendan.
He's got
Skarm.
Oh.
No, all you.
Skarm, Skarmory, Volcarona with Z moves, Necrozma, Circuitry, Zygarde 10%, Gourgeist, Zeocordili, Megalopony, Florges, Tentacle, Zoroark, and Ditto. So, Brendan really lacks kill power in my opinion. Like,
Agreed.
Straight up, like, breaking power. Because his breaking power consists really mostly of Megalopony. Sure,
and Volk.
Volk is more sweeping.
Oh, yeah.
Like, classic. Oh, what'd you do?
I dropped my nerds.
Not your nerds!
Oh, no. And I went to go sweep them on my hand, and I missed my hand.
Oh, no. I mean, Volcarona is not going to be doing too much until it gets the buff done, in my opinion.
True. Agreed.
Zygarde 10% is really mostly, in my opinion, trash.
I didn't mind it, but
it relies on Bandit way too much.
Or being a setup sweeper.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard for Zygarde 10% to sweep.
Yeah.
It's hard for it to get a BD up. Or
Yeah.
wait, not a BD, a DD.
What the hell's a BD?
Dragon Dance.
No, what's a BD?
Belly Drum.
Oh. Wasn't even thinking of them.
It's late. So yeah, he really relies on Skarm and Florges to, wall Pokemon, because a lot of his other Mons mostly are offensive and kind of frail.
Yeah.
Zygarde 10 is not living a hit.
Ever. From anything.
Yeah. His features aren't very great. It's Megalop, then drops to Zygarde, then drops to Volcarona. Oh yeah, Zoroark's 105.
Oof. Huge oof.
Very huge oof. I don't remember what this note is supposed to mean, but good ice type of Credilli. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe over Credilli?
Oh, yeah.
I could see his team, benefiting from
yeah, great. Or Gourgeist, one of the two. He doesn't need two grass types. Two not very good grass types.
I feel like Credilli doesn't fit more. Because Gourgeist, it has more... Gourgeist is, in my opinion, is a pretty good grass type. And then Credilli, you could have picked up a better ice type and given it the usage.
Yeah, I can see that. Other than that, just not a huge fan of the team.
Yeah. I think he doesn't have very good momentum.
No, not at all. Yeah, there's not good momentum at all. His momentum would have to be from making aggressive doubles.
Yeah, like does Skarmgate U-turn? I'd never remember.
Does what?
Does Skarmgate U-turn?
I hope not.
That'd be an interesting thing.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be good at League, Mom. But he's got the circuitry for Volt Switch, which is going to be relying on running Scarf to put any fast pressure, and then Zoroark for U-turn, which Zoroark is pretty hard to disguise on this game because you want something with U-turn as well. Like Zoroark pairs pretty decently with something like Darmanitan because they both use U-turn. Therefore, you're keeping up that momentum with the Zoroark.
Agreed.
So yeah, I'm done with this team.
Yeah, I'm done with it too. We can move on to the reason that you're the reason that the owner is so low, not me, Cam. I put you at.
I don't think Garen gives a shit.
I put you at 4, Cam, if it makes you feel better.
Right.
Oh no, I put you at 5. But Cam's team is Zai 50, Scolipede, Skizzer, Celebi, Vaporeon, Savali, Z Volibee, Megadancy, Jolteon, Hariyama, Piloswine, and Volcanion.
Okay, this team very much does not like hazards.
No, it does not.
Considering, Scolipede, Volibee, Volcanion, all really don't like switching in on rocks. This team really doesn't like knockoff either. Considering, Volibee wants its Eviolite. Piloswine wants its Eviolite.
Hariyama wants its boosting or defensive item.
Yeah. Scolipede would have been better over Zygarde in my opinion.
Ooh, I don't know. I like Zygarde.
Okay, so Scolipede would add more. It would add more prep to his opponents, because Scolipede is actually a very good offensive threat. While Zygarde, sure, it's running that Groundium or Dragonium, but it it can benefit a lot from other items.
True.
He has no rapid spinner.
Nope.
He has lackluster speed tiers.
Agreed.
Considering fastest one is Jolteon, then it goes to Mega Diancie. Well, no, Scolpede's 112. So yeah, I mean, it's lackluster. He's also a snake.
Why?
He stole Jolteon from me, even though I told him I was getting it.
Rest in peace.
This is a big rip. Grass types really annoy this team, though.
Yeah.
Because, Scolipede and Scissor don't like switching in on, grass types 24/7. And, grass types can run that HP Fire for Scizor, catch it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's all my notes.
Same. Next we have Nada.
Nada. The GOAT.
He's got ZKB, Kartana, Nihilego, Primarina, Domfan, Scrafty, Z, Rotom Spook, Zard Y, Tangrowth, Metagross, Spider, and Cinccino.
Her team's pretty nice. She's got good Zmons. Karen Black and Rotom Spook are pretty nice. She relies on Domfan too much, like removal.
Yeah.
Because, Mega Charizard Y is not liking those rocks. Especially when you want to switch it in and apply offensive pressure to that team.
Whoa. Are you saying Cart Defog isn't viable?
When it's dying to an Ember from a Shuckle? No.
Dude, it dies to HP poison.
You right. She really doesn't need Metagross on this team, in my opinion.
No, I don't think so either. I think she needs a better Steel type.
She also really does need...
Or a better Psychic type.
She needs a better Fire counter. Fire types are very annoying to this team, especially since she was running Sun.
Yeah.
So yeah. And a lot of her team doesn't really like Hazards all too much.
No, it didn't.
Kieran Black really hates rocks. So does Megazard Y.
You never want chip on your Kartana, because then it won't live any hit. It won't even live a freaking Poison Punch.
That exists?
No.
New meta.
Poison Tail.
Yeah, Card doesn't like taking that rocks damage because then it breaks, something like Sash, which Kartana would need to be able to set up really.
Yeah.
Reliably. I do like that she drafted Webs. I think Webs is really nice.
Yeah.
Because it helps.
Kieran Black under Webs. Yep.
Yeah, it's not forced to run Scar like every week.
All right. So next on the list we have Justin or Eddie, which I don't understand why he's either Justin or Eddie.
I don't know. I know him as Justin, but he's now Eddie on Discord.
Okay.
So Justin kind of he did some notes on Sun, and he himself says he doesn't have a bad Mon really, and then Blue Gliscor can work against him.
Oh wait, sorry, let me say his draft. Bulu, Keldeo, Gliscor, Z, O, Umbreon, Frostlass, Z, Ambipom, Mega, Alakazam, Latias, Doublade, Rotom Heat, and Vivillon. Right off the bat, I don't like Alakazam and Latias on the same team.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You'll never bring both.
I think his Zmons honestly are pretty amazing.
Yeah, agreed.
Como is really nice offensively. So Zambapom and then Z Vivillon is oof.
True. What did I say was wrong with this dude? Yeah, his team was I just thought was just a little bit above average.
Yeah, you're the reason why he's low.
Yeah, again, he's not even that low because he's.
You had him at 10.
Oh yeah, I had him at 10. Yeah. Okay. So.
He has a speed gap between Mega Zam and Ambipom.
Isn't Vivillon faster?
Is it?
I don't know what the hell's
I'm
Vivillon.
pretty sure Vivion's like base 80.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of whatever it's called, Rabambi. About his team though. Not a fan of Frostlass.
This is a nice Pokemon for Spikes.
His Fairy Water Grass is not very. Wait, did I say Fire Water Grass is not very good because I don't like Rotom Heat as a primary fire type. Keldeo, again, I like it, but Bulu, I just hate using. Don't like it, and especially now that it's not paired with Tran, it really doesn't flourish at all.
Yeah, I don't know about the Blue deck, honestly. He has nothing to abuse the Grassy Terrain. I mean, he told me himself that he might run, sub Keldeo 1 week with the Grassy Terrain leftovers and Protect.
Yeah,
insane.
But the shitty thing is his switch-ins to a Grass-type Mon are Gliscor, respectively, and
Homo, Lottie, Blade. I mean, he does have grass type switch-ins, but
True.
Boosting that grass type with the terrain really hurts
him. His Fairy Steel Dragon is subpar in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like you should have dropped Lottie and grabbed different Mon in general.
His team is really Ghost Weak. Besides, of course, Umbreon and Ambipom, his team kind of gets bodied by ghost types.
I was going to say he could have grabbed, like, a different tier 1, but there's 3 tier 1s left in Sun, so... Something
like Gengar just blows his team backwards.
Yeah,
but I'm done with his team.
Yeah, I mean, he does rely on Gliscor for rocks, in my opinion. That's, like, the thing, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think I'm done.
My number 2 pick is Lunar. And he just made number 6, so we're now at the top 6. He has Weavile, Tran, Zeraora, Sylveon, Roserade, Seismitoad, Komala, Megalodios, Fortress, Uxie, Heracross, and Kofag. I feel like smoking a cigarette after reading off that team because that was some good fucking. Zeraora is amazing. Speed tier to pair with Weavile. It makes people really have to force a Scarf user almost every time, which is never good when you have something to sweep like Megalodios.
Stupid.
Heracross is, I like that as a Mon. Fortress is a great defensive Mon. It gives him a lot of hazards. He has good hazard removal in my opinion. His good hazard setting. I know his hazard removal is Komala, Megalodios, and Fortress, but usually you bring Fortress or Komala. And if you don't, you usually bring defensive Megalodios, so I don't think it's that big of a burden to run Defog on Megalodios.
Personally, I don't like his removal.
I don't mind it. I think
I say, Komala is an unmon.
Yeah. I think he should drop Uxie though. I don't like Uxie on his team.
It is his designated rocker basically.
What tier is Uxie?
I think 4.
Yep, it is tier 4. So, ooh, would be good on his team? Am I looking at this right? Could really, I think Skuntank could probably help out his team a little bit.
True. I mean, I don't think Weavile and Skuntank don't share any weaknesses, so.
Even something like Miltank could help him.
He struggles with some bulky mons.
Yeah.
Like,
he struggles with breaking.
Yeah, like Zeraora is not a good breaker in my opinion.
No,
Zero Aura is very lackluster.
The times I've gone against it, because I've never used it, it's proven that it's good, but not.
I've gotten my ass kicked by it multiple times, but that's just because I'm incompetent and my matchup was ass.
Makes sense.
I feel like he relies on Heatran a lot for offensive fire types. Because they can switch in versus a lot of his mons and just dent. And if they predict Heatran right, Heatran's gone, and then he has no answer, really.
True.
So, I could see something like I don't know, like a special fire types would be really annoying. That's really all I have.
Yeah, same. So next we have Big Ben, Papa Ben. With
one of the Baltimore teams.
Yep. With Tapu Koko, Jirachi, Hydreigon, Z-Terrakion, Nidoqueen, Swellow, Z-Tangela, Blastoise, Blacephalon, Blissey, Zeal, and Raichu, and Gligar. I like his team. Right off the bat, I enjoy his team.
Okay. Was I the reason why he was so low? No, you were the reason why he was so low.
Yeah, what didn't... Oh, I put his setup a little low. I don't think his, physical power's as good.
Okay, I like his, removal. I like his hazards. Those are honestly pretty nice. Because, he's got Jirachi, Terrakion, Nidoqueen, Blissey, and Gligar for rocks. He has T-Spikes and Nidoqueen. Sadly, I don't think he has spikes. He has Mega Blastoise as removal with Gligar, Hydreigon, and Koko, and every fucking Mon gets defog at this point.
True.
What I thought was interesting, and a lot of people don't like it, but I honestly think Lucha would have been nice on his team. Sure, he has Z-Terrakion, but still.
I would have loved Lucha on his team.
Koko Lucha is very scary.
I would almost like Koko Lucha over Koko Raichu at this point.
Yeah, I don't like... Alolan Raichu is an interesting pick.
It's a Surge Surfer, so it does its one trick.
Yeah, it's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my notes on Ben.
Yeah.
Do you have any notes?
Not particularly.
Alright.
Moving on, we got the Big, the Bad, the Aster J, runner-up of last season.
They got reverse swept by a Surgery.
Right away,
we didn't read off this game.
Oh, shit. He has the...
Z Tornadus Therian. That's the team.
Yep. Z Tornti, Tyranitar, Suicune, Gengar, Snorlax, Druddigon, Z Rotom Frost, Mega Medicham, Excadrill, Shaman, Rabombi, Quagsire.
So I'm pretty sure I'm the reason that... Oh wait, no, we both put him...
I put him at number 4.
I put him in the middle because in my opinion, it's a very middle of the road team.
Yeah.
Like I have notes on notes for him. All right, so his team is really fat with a capital PH.
Yeah.
He's got Tornti, he's got Tyranitar, he's got Suicune, he's got Snorlax, he's got Druddigon, he's got he's got Shaman, he's got Quag. He's also probably going to run defense Mega Medicham.
True.
Knowing him.
True. With, I think it's like Recover.
Well, it's the whole thing. He ran Mega Lob very defensively in GBA. A lot, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he was there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Aster. But, yeah, but he does rely on Dread/T-Tart for rocks, which, it's fine. I just think he'd, be better with more options.
Yeah.
Better option. Or more better options, if that makes sense.
I get you.
His removal is pretty meh. Drill being his spinner. He's got, defoggers. So does everyone.
Yeah.
Torn T. I'm pretty sure Suicune doesn't get defog, even though it should.
Yeah.
Frost gets defog.
Ooh, spicy.
I think that's it. But so if he wants to bring webs and get rid of hazards,
yeah.
He's gonna have to bring Trail with Rapid Spin, in my opinion, because you shouldn't be bringing defog plus webs.
No.
I just think that's throwing.
Unless it's, I mean, I don't see with Rabambi, like, a Mon that can continually set up webs, which is probably Spider. I could see running defog with it, but
Rabambi is the set up webs and die.
Exactly. It's not. Yeah. It's like bringing defog with Spikes Greninja. You don't really give Greninja more than one shot to set up spikes.
Yeah, he's also pretty weak to offensive grass types.
Yeah, but how common are offensive grass types nowadays?
Not very common. I mean, he has one of the offensive grass types, so.
Exactly, and the other one would be Shaman, but Shaman. Oh, not Shaman. Sorry.
Shaman.
I meant Celebi.
Well, Card is offensive.
Oh shit! I forgot Card existed for a minute.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but he doesn't have a fire type.
He does not have a fire type, but do not think his team is like, I don't think his team needs a fire type.
Well, the whole thing is, there was this one guy in the league I was in who didn't draft a fire type, and he did really well with the team. And I remember I put him at like 6th in PRs, while everyone else, put him at like 1st.
Yeah.
And it's just like, apparently people don't need, fire types, even though fire types are really fucking good.
I do enjoy a fire type.
I really don't like Quag on this team. I don't think it really fits. Because, Suicunes, a really fucking good water type.
Yeah.
And wait, no, Quag gets rocks, right? I don't remember. Does it? Fuck. If it gets rock type, then one of my previous thing about rocks is invalid. Fuck, I don't know. Does it? Can you check?
If what?
Quag gets rocks?
Quag does not get rocks. I don't think so. Yeah, no, it does not get rocks.
Right.
Off the top of my head, it didn't, but.
There's a lot of things that I say off the top of my head that are completely wrong. What tier is Quagsire? I think it's tier 3. What tier are you, Quagsire? Yeah, I just don't know why he drafted it, though. It doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't fit. I don't know about your opinion.
Yeah, I don't really see.
Oh, I know why he drafted Quagsire.
As
a tier 5.
Oh.
Cameron's stupid. So yeah, that I guess that's fine, but he could. I don't know. I don't really like Quag on this team.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
That's not my phone. It's someone else's phone. Don't mind it.
Oh.
Flying types are annoying for this team, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Flying types with fighting coverage. I think that's really it. Oh, he has a noticeable edge quake weakness.
Yeah.
But Snorlax and Suicune kind of handle it for the most part.
True.
So yeah, that's it for my notes.
Me too. And now we're getting down to the top 3.
Jay.
We got Jay, who is my number 1, with Zlando.
My number 8.
Zlando, Latios, Porygon 2, Serp, Gren, Torrent, Gramble, Z, Lantern, Mega Skizzer, Thundy T, Victini, Armaldo, and Ferroseed.
So, why is this team number 1?
I'll just read right down the list, Jay. I love his Firewater Grass core.
Okay.
His Dragon Fairy Steel core is alright. It's not the best, but it's not awful. It's pretty much Gramble bringing it down. Hazards are subpar, but not awful. His removal is good. His speed is alright. His setup is solid, I would say, with Thundy, Skizzer, Victini in some sense, Lando, and Latios. Yeah. And then his physical and special power are alright.
Alright, so Jay is my week 1 opponent, so I'll dismantle the
bash him in.
So, he really struggles with offensive Pokemon. Sure, he has, Porygon 2 and Granbull and Ferroseed, but he really struggles with a lot of types, Fire and Rock are very annoying, which is his team. His removal really kind of hurts him because, his spinner is Armaldo, right?
Yeah.
I think that's his only spinner. So yeah, he's most likely going to be running default 9 out of 10 weeks. And really hurts, his team when he can't get up those rocks and keep them staying because he has to defog away those rocks on his own side to, keep his team good.
Yeah.
His defensive mons are mostly setup fodder. You're easily being able to set up on P2 and Granbull and Ferroseed. You can sub up on those so they can't Thunder Wave you or Toxic you. His defensive mons are way too pressured. I think I already said that. And he needs to keep momentum to be able to do anything.
True.
Because Lando T and Mega Sizzler, in my matchup, he has to keep U-turning with those things, keep up momentum, and keep damaging the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me bashing the shit out of him.
All right, so we can move on to number 2.
Yeah.
We have Lux, whose team consists of Z-Chomp, Finny, which you hate, Raikou, Ferrothorn, Crobat, Mesprit, Z-Volbeat, Mega Glade, Alolan Muck, Licky Licky, Swampert, Chandler. All these teams kind of have the same cores. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't remember why I put it in that second. Remember.
Yeah, it's been so.
Him kind of bash his team. I don't remember.
Right off the bat, looking at his team, I do.
Finny Chomp's very bad.
I don't mind Finny Chomp, because again, you don't really find yourself running. It's stupid as it sounds. You don't really find yourself running Dragon Stab on Garchomp. It's like Kieran Black. How often do you really find yourself running Dragon Stab?
You're not wrong, but still, I just don't like it. He kind of has a speed gap from Chomp to Finny, I think.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure that allows base 100s to run Adamant and Modest. So, not very good. He relies on Finny a lot for debugging. Because that's kind of his only removal.
Yeah.
He's able to pass Doubloon to Chandelier/Raikou, which is actually really, really cool.
It is. I do like that.
So passing, +3 into, a Scar Chandelier would be really annoying for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Momentum mons are actually pretty nice for System because, he has to keep up with all that momentum.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He was your favorite. I wasn't a huge fan.
I don't remember why I put him so high. Big oof. So yeah, I think that's. Oh yeah, Dark Spam. When Finny is gone, because Finny doesn't really have a reliable way to heal up.
True.
So yeah, I think that's it. Maybe he should have been lower.
Yeah.
So last but
So
not
number one,
least.
I'm gonna let you do you, Chew.
Okay. So I did have people helping me in my notes because 24 people is a lot.
There's a shit, there's a shit ton
So
of people.
they mostly made the notes on my team. So apparently, to the first person, it's the best draft in Sun. Good speed tiers. Breaking power is really good. Webs. Manaphy is really good. Bulky water. Timidate is nice. Mega King is really good. Other things. Fire types apparently really messed up my team, which is not completely wrong.
No, there's not a.
They're very annoying.
Yeah, but you can. Yeah. They're not.
Also, one of them says Sandslash is an Unmon.
I like Sandslash. I think that's good.
Oh, we didn't even go over my team.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's you. That's all you got.
I got Clefable, Hoopa Unbound, Amoonguss, Cobalion, Arcanine Cryogonal, Z Garbodor, Mega Kangaskhan, Z Manaphy, Galvantula, Tyrantrum, and Sandslash.
Yeah.
So, I don't like my speed tiers. Honestly,
Yeah,
having Galvantula / Cobalion being my fastest one is not great. Although I did patch that up with webs, kinda. I have multiple hazard options, being a Sandslash as a dedicated rocker, Tyrantrum, Clef, rockers, Galvantula, webs, Garbodor being spikes and toxic spikes. My removal's not all too great, being Cryo and Sandslash.
Yeah.
So why did you have me so low?
So, I like your Firewater Grass Core. I think it's good with Arc, Manaphy, and Amoonguss. Yep. Dragon Steel Fairy is also good with Koba, Tyrantrum, and Clef. Hazard isn't awful. Removal isn't the best. Speed is really where you drop points for me. And then your setup, physical power, and special power are just kind of for me.
I am really liking my team, though, considering it's very fun to build with, and there are a lot of versatile mons.
Yeah.
And something like Tyrantrum, I've used it once before, and it went 18-5.
Oh, shit.
So I think I can very well use this team to the best of its abilities.
Oh, shit.
What?
All right. Well, guys, make sure to let us know how bad we fucked up the power rankings and shun us, all right? So that's all. We will see you guys in our week 1. You can bash us then. Peace.
Yeah.